What's up, guys? It's me, Prime-Force-1, aka Prime or Prime Force for short. Or
And I am
just
his
call me
guest.
Prime or
Oh,
Prime Force.
and I am his guest, NickCat10. And today we're going to be discussing our thoughts
Didn't you
on.
say you? Didn't you say you were my co-host and co-leader?
Oh shit, co-host NickCat10. Sorry. Anyways,
Yeah.
today we're talking about Skylanders and Disney Infinity. Uh, before we get into this, just a heads up. Right after this little podcast ends, Prime and I will be doing a gaming stream and stuff. So if you guys want to see that, stay
So
tuned. It should be right after this, or not, whenever this podcast ends. Maybe the next 15, 20 minutes from now. Hi, Sonic Rivas. That's how you pronounce it. So we're gonna discuss about uh Disney Infinity first, and then we're gonna talk Skylanders. Actually, we should probably talk Skylanders first because it came out first, probably.
yeah. Since we know about its history and all that,
It does,
Skylanders
though.
came out. Skylanders was around during 2011 all the way to 2016.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna be talking about Skylanders, and Prime is gonna be talking about Disney Infinity. So I'm gonna talk about the Skylanders franchise, and then he's gonna go next.
Hey, I played the Skylanders games as well.
That's true, yeah. All right, let's go over
Yeah.
Skylanders first. So Skylanders is a sorry, it's been a long day. It's a game where basically it came out in 2011 for all consoles at the time, including Nintendo Wii. Where basically your goal is using figurines as characters is to make it, beat levels, and defeat bosses along the way.
I'll
And
tell
again,
you the
as I
origin. I'll tell you the origin of the Skylanders. What he's trying to say is that it's a game where it basically takes place in a place called Skylands, and the core of light was destroyed by the evil portal master Chaos, and which
KO.
basically, yeah, I know, no, which basically sent all the Skylanders to the Earth, which basically turned them into figurines, and us, which are the portal masters, had to put them in a little base thing called the Portal of Power, which basically send them back to Skylands to fight Chaos. Okay, so the first game, obviously Spyro's Adventure, which came out with the game that started the whole franchise and also the whole Toys to Life thing. The Portal Master, have to return the Skylanders back to Skylands. So you can like restore every single piece of the core light together, just so you can collect all the pieces to beat the final boss, who's aka the main antagonist himself, Chaos. You know, that little baldy child guy, whatever he is, got voiced by Invader Zim with that little smudge on his forehead. Yeah, that guy, Chaos, and his little troll henchman or sidekick, Glumshanks. Yeah, right after you beat Chaos's Hydra, yes, he has a pet. Yes, apparently Chaos has a pet Hydra. According to like all when I watched like all Skylanders Spyro's Adventures boss video, you have to fight Chaos's pet Hydra. Not only him, but his pet Hydra. Right after you defeat Chaos, Chaos himself gets banished to Earth, and you already know what happens to him since all of y'all are probably OG Skylander players like me and Nick. All right, Nick, back to you were saying. What are your thoughts on the first Skylanders game?
Yeah, so basically, as I say, the main gimmick of this game is instead of just choosing a character, you use figurines you buy in the store and you place it on what's called a portal. And basically,
Yeah.
the figurine responds to your game. Like you put it on the portal, your character goes on the game. You take it off, vice versa. Now, um, for those of you that are new to this whole series, you guys are probably wondering, as in recent times with the Reunited trilogy, why is Sparrow's name only in the first Skylanders game? Well, at the time, Skylanders was
Originally,
a brand new franchise and stuff. Oh, what's up?
originally Skylanders Spyro's Adventure was called Spyro's Kingdom at the time, before
Yes,
when during the game's development.
yes, but the main
Just giving
reason
you a
why,
little history.
yeah, thank you, my friend.
You're
But the main
welcome.
reason why Spyro's name is even in the title is because they thought that the series was going to flop, and they realized that Spyro still had some recognition, so they put his name in just the first game to make sure the game's sold better, which is, let's just say, angered a lot of Spyro fans. But I mean, hey, it worked though.
Yeah, and yes, not only Spyro's a Skylander, Cinder is also a Skylander as well.
Yes. And here's something you guys don't know: in the Skylander series, or up into maybe Swap Force or whatever, I don't know, but
Yeah,
Josh Keaton actually voices Spyro. Yes, from Spectacular Spider-Man, Josh Keaton voices Spyro in this series. Yes. Uh, One complaint I do have the Skylander series, and you may have noticed in Prime streams recently with Superchargers, if you haven't checked it out, the movement in the game is kind of slow. It's kind of slow. Like, it looks slow, but it doesn't feel slow. You know what I mean? Like, when you play it, it doesn't feel like you're going slow. It just looks slow. Um, Another gimmick with the game is that you can also level up your characters as you go. So there's a max of 10 levels, and you upgrade your character and stuff. However, at a certain point, you have to choose what moveset you want. Like, you can't have all the moves. You have to decide whether you want this moveset or this moveset. And if you want to do
exactly.
and if you want a different moveset, you have to,
It's
well,
just
reset the
yeah,
character.
yeah. Once you talk to Persephone, once you like ask Persephone for some magical upgrades, you only can choose one, just one path. That's what Persephone says. Right after you max up, right after you complete all the first upgrades and all. I'm not kidding. Anyways, back to what you were saying.
Thank you.
Just
Now,
reminding everyone.
the first game mainly just introduced the physics and stuff. The second game got things more complicated. They introduced more.
Giants.
Yeah, they introduced more platform. They introduced more larger, more hit point characters. The third game introduced, or Swap Force introduced, well, combine different abilities. Taking the Swap Force figurines, they had like magnets on the top and the bottom. You can detach the figurines and combine them with others, and they would
Magnets. You
somehow
said it
recognize
wrong.
this.
You actually said it the wrong way. They're actually magnets.
Magnets. Yeah, they set the right. Yeah, you know what I mean. Trap Team. Well,
I
basic
love that
gimmick is,
game.
yeah, me too. You can trap the villain in a crystal.
Okay, the
Superchargers.
one villain I was like,
Yeah.
when that game came out, the one villain I was interested in capturing was Wolfgang and Dreamcatcher, and also the Golden Queen, since the Golden Queen kind of reminds me of a villain of freaking Jafar
Quack
from.
quack. Hey, Winter King.
Hey Dylan,
Um, Superchargers is weird, in my opinion. At least, no offense, Brian. They introduced racing. No offense.
I
There's no
love
need for this
racing.
racing in the game.
Come on, like I love the vehicles,
It's
like
not necessary.
the
And
vehicles, obviously the hot
Imagineers was just
streak.
all over the place.
Also, this is my whole Skylanders collection. Let me
Yeah.
do
Imagineers was just
this.
all over the place. They literally had, you could create characters, you could play as villains. It was all over the place.
And yes, I have some of the giants. But don't worry, I'm gonna get the regular Ninjini
I
probably for
have that Red
Christmas.
Genie too.
I'm gonna get the regular one though.
Now, along with the
Sorry.
characters, there's also what's it called? There also is, well, the side characters and the villains. There's obviously Flynn. There's Callie,
Callie, Hugo,
Blanchings, Eon,
yeah.
and also, of course,
Matt,
Chaos.
and also don't forget the other characters like Tessa, Mags, Buzz,
Yeah,
freaking Sharpfin. Whatever. You know all the characters.
yeah. Now, unfortunately, by the way, Skylanders was also back then. I remember playing both Disney Infinity and Skylanders with my cousin. That's cool, Winter King. As you may have wondered, since it's not around anymore, yes, eventually Skylanders came down in popularity with the release of Amiibos and Disney Infinity and Lego Dimensions. Parents and consumers were realizing that this whole Toys to Life thing was way more pricier than originally portrayed. What used to be a cool gimmick became like a fortune stuff. Hey, Anthony.
Watch this.
So
Watch
in
this.
2017, um, yeah, he's gonna show you how the game works and stuff. Also, look, yes, the Giants. Some of the figurines they have
If you
in.
get one of the giants, they glow in the dark. Like for example, Tree Rex, for example,
Yeah.
and Thumpback, like his look shoulder.
Hands. So yeah,
And for
2017.
Ninjini,
Yeah,
She glows too.
yeah.
I'm gonna get the regular one eventually.
2017
Uh,
Skylanders went out of funding and stuff, and whatever
I was
figurines
pissed.
they're
I was
said to
kind of
been.
disappointed.
Yeah. Now, don't as far as I'm aware, all the figurines for Imagineers did get released, but the last waves are very hard to get your hands on due to the limited prints of them.
And where do I get? Well, but I'll give you. I had these. I had all of these. Whoo, way back. I had these for a very long time.
Now, unfortunately, at the moment, Activision has or Toys for Bob have no plans to bring the series back. They did
Nope.
some of the characters made a cameo in Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time, but other than that, it's safe to say
Like who? Stealth Elf?
no. I think Stealth, obviously Spyro and Eruptor.
I have Eruptor right here.
Yeah,
I
but
love this. I love
unfortunately, it's safe
this
to
walking.
say. Sorry.
I have Eruptor right here, and I still love this walking magma of Inferno. I need to get Hothead. Hothead's one of the giants. I need to complete him as well. Not
Yeah.
only I need to get Swarm, and Crusher, but I need to get Hothead. And who's the other giant? Was there another one, right? Hold
Mm.
up, let me exit out just real quick.
But I
Wasn't
think
there?
it's safe to
Wasn't there?
say
Yeah,
that the
go ahead.
Skylanders series is never coming back.
But man, okay, wasn't there a quick question? Wasn't there other giant that had like an eyeball as a head?
Eyebrow, yeah. I had the pumpkin version of it.
Oh, let's talk about the limited
Oh yes, there's
edition and
also
chase
variants.
limited edition and chase variants of them. Let's talk about those.
Yes. Most of them did appear in game. Some were just for collectors' purposes. Like,
Yeah,
uh, fun fact for you guys: I actually own the the purple wrecking ball crystal figurine.
and I'm trying to get okay. I never owned any rare ones. I never owned any. So you can say that I'm sort of like collecting some regular ones. I'm not interested in collecting rare ones because I'm not. I'm like you can say I'm kind of irresponsible. I'm not a responsible guy for collecting figurines, so I kind of break stuff easily. So I'm not interested in getting like chase variants nor
Yeah.
other
Uh,
variants.
I'm the opposite though. I'm a serious collector. I always keep things in the box, and what's it called? What's it called? I
And
always
yes, I got the Golden Queen.
very fine. I always what's it called? I always keep it in the box in mint condition. I'm the opposite.
Dude, there's one figure I want to save for last, and that's Wolfgang. Wolfgang. Okay, here, buckle up. If you don't know who Wolfgang is one of the Doom Raiders from Skylanders Trap Team. He's a trappable villain. And then years later, when Skylanders Imaginators came out, he became a playable Skylander just like Golden Queen right here, and Doctor Crankcase and the Chompy Midge. So yeah, I'm trying to save Wolfgang for last. The other villains from Trap Team are also playable, like Blastertron, for example. You all remember Blastertron, right? Nick,
Yeah,
you remember Blastertron, right? From Trap Team.
I guess so. No, yeah. Hey, Adrian. Shit, that would cost me a fortune to buy all of them, especially the Skylanders game itself. The game itself is not as pricey anymore.
But don't worry, chat. Right after, probably like for next year, I'm gonna play the other Skylanders games. Don't worry. Just let me finish freaking Superchargers, and then probably for my birthday, I'll ask my parents for it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna mute now because now Prime's gonna talk about Disney Infinity. Take it away.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Disney. After the success of Skylanders and all that, you know, all that BS, Disney decided to go into the competition, and they decided to make their own toy box game, Disney Infinity. Now, the toy box thing. Well, it basically is kind of an inspiration of Toy Story 3, the video game, if you remember that, aka one of the best games of all time, Toy Story 3. I actually used to play that game on Xbox 360. Sorry, I'm just brain farting and all that. But yes. Disney Infinity came. The first game came out in 2013, which is the same year that Skylanders Swap Force came out. It introduced like a bunch of different Disney and Pixar characters alike, like Mr. Incredible, Sullivan from Monsters University, Captain Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean, Wreck-It Ralph, Phineas, Perry the Platypus, freaking Jack Skellington, etc. That also includes Disney's cars as well, like Lightning McQueen, Mater, Francesco. You know all the characters from 1.0. And years later, then after the success of the first game, 2014, which is the same year that Trap Team came out, I was 10. I was also 10 years old during the time when the second one came out. Disney Infinity 2.0 got released, and it introduced the Marvel superhero characters: Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Thor, the Hulk, Hawkeye, Falcon, Nick Fury, Venom, Nova, Spider Man. The list goes on and on. They even brought in some new characters as well, like the Guardians of the Galaxy, Stitch, Aladdin, Donald Duck, and many more characters. And then after the success of the freaking second game, 2015 rolled around and Disney Infinity 3.0 got released, and it introduced some Star Wars characters, which includes characters from the OG Star Wars, the Clone Wars, Rebels. I'm trying to I It's been a while since I've watched Star Wars, since I haven't talked about Star Wars in a very long time. They also introduced some characters from The Force Awakens, like Rey, Finn, and Poe, and also the list goes on and on. They even brought in some other third party characters like Nemo, Dory. Well, Nemo and Dory came out in 2016 after Finding Dory got released in theaters, so they came out way before. They brought in some they brought in some other third party characters, like I said earlier. Sam Flynn and Korra from Tron Legacy, Mickey Mouse. Yes, they had. Yes, it basically took years to bring in Mickey Mouse. Let Nick explain. Nick, wait,
Yes.
yes, Nick was actually like upset at this. Like I took all the way. I took 3 games to make for them to
Yeah,
add
regular
Mickey
Mickey
Mouse.
Mouse. We got sources making, but not. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. They brought in some third party characters. Again, they brought in Sam Flynn and Korra from Tron Legacy, freaking Baloo from the Jungle Book, regular Mickey, Minnie Mouse, freaking some characters from all the characters from Inside Out, joy, anger, fear, and disgust. Freak, oh, there's so many characters to freaking think of. They even released the MCU version of Captain America, which came with the Marvel Battlegrounds playset. Whew. I mean, there's so
Okay.
many. There's Hold on, I think there's more. They even brought in Ant Man as well. They released Ant Man alongside Vision and Ultron. Yeah, let's just say those characters I wouldn't get my hands on. But again, I had these since long ass time. Some new ones I got from my local retro gaming store. Others I had for a very long time. And I got this randomly. Don't laugh at me and make fun of me, but I got this randomly. It, I got this like 4 years ago for my 17th birthday. Hold on, no, no, no. Last year was freaking. I was I was 18. Back in 2022, I was 17. I was 15. I got it for my 15th birthday. I got this randomly. I just got this randomly. I don't know. I wasn't expecting this, but I got this randomly. So don't mind this. But I did got Stitch though. It was out of nowhere. At least you got this out of nowhere, and I'm proud to have that Stitch figure. But let me show you this again, like I showed you in my YouTube short. And yes, I have Baymax. Anyways, it's your turn to give your thoughts on Disney Infinity, Nick.
I think it's personally a good game. I feel like sometimes the game runs out of ideas quickly. It's either just run around one of the play maps or just build to your heart's content. But like it's one of those games where like if you're doing the play box mode at least, where like if you don't have an imaginary mindset, you're not going to get really far in the game. You're mostly playing the game for the play sets and stuff. You're mostly playing it for that. Overall, it's really fun. I like having all the figurines, collecting the figurines. The blind bags and all that stuff. The graphics, even to this day, still hold up extraordinarily well. It's overall just a fun game. I would recommend coming back to if you have your hands on it now. Excuse me. It didn't release on Xbox One or PS4, the first Disney Infinity, so you had to get on the previous generations like PS3 and Wii U and stuff. But overall, it was pretty good. I honestly enjoyed it a lot. It's pretty good. I think that basically wraps up everything. Speaking of Disney Infinity, in a little bit, in a little bit. Hey, funny guy. Prime and I, in a few minutes, we're gonna go set up our PlayStations. We're gonna go ahead and do a gaming stream. If you guys enjoyed what you watched here, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified when we go live and stuff. Also, leave a like and comment down below what you think we should do next
Nick,
time. But respectful as
wait,
always to the
hold up, hold
comment.
up, hold up, hold your horses.
What?
We forgot to talk about one thing: the downfall of Disney Infinity, and that's not
Yeah.
just that, but the downfall of Toys to Life in general.
Yes. Well, like I said earlier, the companies. Yeah, Chad is doing well. That's not jinx it, knock on wood. But yeah, like I said earlier, I won't repeat it too much. But like I said, parents realized and consumers realized that this stuff was becoming too expensive and stuff. So the sales started to drop significantly and stuff. Because like most of the figurines were like $10 or $15 each, and that stuff can add up quickly and stuff.
Don't worry, I'm gonna. Don't worry, Don't worry, chat. I'll get the see-through figurines. I just got that see-through Lightning McQueen out of nowhere because they didn't have the regular one. But don't worry, I
Exactly.
told my
Yeah.
dad that I'm gonna get the regular McQueen for Christmas
Yeah.
alongside
Also,
another
for my,
playset.
oh yeah, go on.
Yes, I'm getting another playset. It's the Toy Box Speedway playset.
But yeah, like I said, consumers thought it were too pricey and they just dropped it. Same thing for Skylanders. So yeah,
And Lego Dimensions.
exactly. Well, Lego Dimensions just flopped completely. The only thing that stayed there for a little bit was Sonic. That was about it.
At least they have some Lego movie characters in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, that's about it. I guess again, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified, and we'll see you guys on a little bit for our PlayStation stream in the next 5-10 minutes. Also,
We'll
once
see you
again,
guys in a bit.
yeah, before we go though, just two things. Two things. Before I say this, I just want to let everyone know Prime said this is final for me to say, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. First off, my buddy, my little pony lover, who you guys have seen in the chat probably, she recently started a YouTube channel. So you guys want to
Yeah.
help her grow, check out her channel. She primarily does MLP content. So you guys are interested, check it out. Secondly, for anyone that watches my solo streams, there is currently a Steam autumn sale going on. So there's a bunch of games. Oh yeah, Prime. There's a bunch of games on sale on Steam,
Does
including
that mean
Sonic.
That also includes party animals as well, since
Yeah, but I don't know if your laptop can handle it. I don't know if it can.
I use I plug in my PS4 controller to play like Steam games. Like you just saw, I
Yeah, but
mean,
your
off
laptop,
screen
I don't know if it would handle
I
that
was playing the
game.
heck out of Sonic. It's like All Stars Racing, you
Yeah,
know, aka one of my favorite racing games from my childhood.
yeah. But yeah, if anyone wants, if there's any games you guys want me to try out while the sale's still going on, let me know. Actually, it's the
I want
sale's
to
still
try
going on.
Party
Let me see.
Animals.
The sale ends at tomorrow at 10 p.m. though, 10 a.m. though. Just a heads. Wait, tomorrow? Oh, damn it! Never mind. Well, if you guys want to leave comments in the next stream. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and call Prime off screen now. We're gonna go ahead and plan that. We'll see you guys in a little
Yeah,
bit.
we'll see you guys in a bit. And till all are one, Prime-Force-1 and NickCat signing off.
See you guys in a bit.